What is up, YouTube? How you doing today? I just want to, stop by and give out my opinion on what has being homeless taught me for myself and what I can do with my life, even though I'm really at the bottom of the bottom, the lowest point in my life. The number one thing I can say about being homeless is that you tend to value more things because you don't have it in your life. Besides the job and the money that I had, I realized that the people who helped me throughout my homeless journey and the people who checked up on me were very valuable to me because in this world, you can't be successful without people in your life. And I'm not saying that you got to use these people to be successful. What I'm trying to say is people having friends and family improves your mental health, whether you don't see it or you do see it. And another thing I noticed too is that I valued every conversation I had with every person I met. I valued my time and I valued everything that I came across. It's as if I was actually a homeless person out in the streets begging for change and just thinking to myself like, man, am I ever going to get out of this? Because I feel really low to the point where I just don't even want to live or exist anymore. I know that sounds horrible because everybody sees that homeless person has a cup or a sign that says spare some change, and he's just there trying to get free money off of people on the streets, or as what people say, take advantage of good people. But hey, I'm glad I didn't get to that point in life, because if it wasn't for the friends and family that helped me through that journey, I could never get past anything else in life. It's you could say it boosted my morale of the bigger picture down the road, and it paid off in my opinion, because throughout that homeless journey, sleeping in my car, I enjoyed every bit of it, even though I was very miserable. I enjoyed every bit of it because it taught me that without it, I was going to be on the same path I was before, which was constantly spending my paychecks, going broke, not actually enjoying every piece of food that I ate, and just being miserable and not doing anything outside my comfort zone. This was a big way of saying, hey, I can rely on myself and I don't need nobody. Not saying that I'm bashing like the people who helped me or this and that, because I know I need people. I know I need my mom. I know I need my friends, but not in a way of like just using them. In a more of way like I help them, they help me, and it's out of their own kindness and heart, because most people out here are so egotistical and they just want, and they're so selfish to the point where they don't want to help nobody, not even their own mom or dad. But yeah, I could rely on myself for a living situation, because throughout that time I was living with roommates, and I come to realize that in being homeless, I never needed roommates. But it was a learning experience that I had to go through, so that way I wouldn't have to go through it again. And it took me 2 years to realize this, and hopefully it'll take you maybe a month, maybe a day, to actually tell yourself that, hey, if this person doesn't need roommates, and if this person can live in his car alone and save up to get an apartment, then I think I can do it too. It doesn't take a lot of work, but it does take a lot of self-discipline and determination and purpose of what you need to do. But yes, being homeless created something that I can't really describe, but I can say this. If you want to know what self-discipline is, and you want to know what life actually is, become homeless. Not in a way of like you're down to your bottom to where you can't do nothing and you might literally lose yourself, but become homeless as a way to teach yourself a lesson about life. Because in this life, you only have one.